In our pursuit for all things Asian entertainment, we found Girl from Nowhere, who's surprisingly an old Thai drama that is now on Netflix, which is a perfect time to talk about it. So let's talk about Girl from Nowhere.
Who exactly is Nanno? Like, that's the biggest question floating in my mind right now, because just a little bit of a premise here. This is our first impressions. I've only seen about 4 episodes. You've seen about 6. And it's just so good. It's so refreshing. It like caught me.
Very intriguing.
Yeah, it got me into the story right away. Is the production perfect? Hells no. I mean, is anything of it perfect? No. But the story and the plot line is just so intriguing. It pulls you in, and here we are.
Absolutely. And The Girl from Nowhere, the show itself is in fact The Girl from Nowhere. Like, we don't know anything about Nanno. She shows up to all kinds of different schools and exposes lies, hypocrisies, reveals things that are happening behind the scenes that needs light shed on it.
Yeah, exactly. There's some difficult topics, difficult themes that's happening in these schools, and much of it is bullying and some of it is statutory rape, as you found out in the first episode, but really, really heavy and difficult things that the public eye just kind of either, you know, kind of just brushes it off or just doesn't really pay attention to it. And her brand is like revenge or justice.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does have some kind of air or resemblance to Emily Van Camp's Revenge.
Ooh.
Then you watch more and more episodes and it just gets really weird as well. Like, we have this character Nanno who is exposing, or at least using her brand of revenge, as you said, to expose lies and crimes and stuff like that. But then, like, you get to the weird stuff where she's trying to expose, you know, a group of guys who are trying to get her drunk and take advantage of her. But, you know, things go awry and they don't go according to plan and they have to, like, get rid of her. But, you know, without spoiling too much, it's really hard to get rid of her.
Well, I mean, like, it's hard for us to spoil anything right now, but we might get a little spoilery here. So if you haven't seen Girl from Nowhere yet, go check it out. That's your warning, final warning. I feel like there's some supernatural things that's happening here.
Yeah, there's no way for me to deny that.
That's the only explanation, right? Yeah. Like, I feel like Nanno is karma herself.
That's a very interesting take. I mean, it's hard for me to deny supernatural when you've got people, you know, trying to kill her in one frame, and then the next frame is like, hi guys,
like
this is pretty fun.
Oh my god.
So it's really difficult to kind of, you know, nail down who Nanno actually is. And it's, again, it goes back to the title of the show, Girl from Nowhere. We don't know where she's from, who she is. We do know her motives or her modus operandi, but like,
I mean, karma is a huge thing in Thailand, and so like, it only makes sense to me that she is the epitome or the reincarnation of karma itself. I don't know. Is it a reincarnation? Was karma actually a person?
I'm not
deity?
Sure. I'm not an expert on the mythos in Thailand.
Sorry.
But in any case, like, you go further and further into the episodes, and like, there's no single personification of Nanno. Like, her motives and her goals are always the same, but she never plays the same character, like, especially if you go further into the series. But now we're in season 2. Season 2 is the reason why it came to Netflix, and so we have a lot to watch and a lot to catch up on. But
we're binging the shit out of this one.
So far I think, you know, this deserves an A.
I would give it an A-, but I have not seen season 2 yet, or I've not seen the whole thing yet.
I'm looking forward to it. As soon as I saw it pop up on Netflix, I thought it was a new show, but it was actually first aired in 2018. It was the second season that made it come back into like everyone's mind share, and so that brought it to Netflix. And so I'm excited to get into season 2 and we'll see what's new with The Girl from Nowhere. Shout out to Chicha Amarayakul. She is pretty hot.
She is awesome. She is really like, you don't want to mess with her. And she's not only beautiful, but like her acting in all of these episodes, like all these episodes are different high schools, and so that's just how it rolls. But like, she is great at this.
Absolutely. We look forward to watching the rest of this series, as well as starting season 2 and catching up with everybody else. And if you're not watching it, we definitely recommend you watch Girl from Nowhere as well. But in any case, that'll do it for our first impressions of Girl from Nowhere. If you enjoyed our video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification so you know when we post new videos. And as always, we'll see you next time.